Hey everybody, Big Joe Diesel here. We're here on HelenCraft.cloudapp.net. We're building a Money Wars game with no plugins. Today I just wanted to kind of show 1.10.2. Okay, so right now I'm just going to show you how it works, or show you that it works. So we have a scoreboard going up the top there, and what that does is count the ticks, and we'll get into that in a second. But what it's doing is creating the generators for Money Wars, which isn't, well, for me it wasn't an easy task, because they're always changing stuff in the commands. So, and I guess at one point this wasn't a very easy thing to do anyway. But anyway, now we can 1.10, or since 1.9, 1.8 maybe, I think it's 1.9. Since 1.9 we've been able to do this a lot easier, and so this is how it's done. So here's some diamonds, some iron. So we upgrade this generator to go faster. So we're just going to click the sign with the correct amount of iron ingots in our hand, and now this generator is going to go faster, and it's just going to spawn them out a little faster here. Alright, so say we want to let's do this way. Oh, so it also gave us pumpkin pie, because why not have a little pumpkin pie. So now we have 64 iron ingots in our hand, and we're going to boost this up to stage 3. So there's stage 3. We're maxed out now. You can set this to as many times as you want, but it gets pretty, for what I have, it's a pretty big setup already. So now this thing is pumping them out pretty good. Alright, it goes, that's fast enough. I guess I could go faster, but I thought that was fast enough. But so anyway, that's the iron generator. And here's the diamond generator here, just ticking away. But we want to upgrade that now. So we have 16 diamonds here, and we're gonna upgrade that to stage 2. And now it should be going a little faster. Alright. Oh, we need 32, so we need 32. So we're gonna go hit this. This is gonna be the last stage, maxed out. So it's gonna tell us that maxed out, and it's gonna spawn them a lot faster. Alright, so let's see how this thing is done. I gotta switch over here to turn this thing off. And so this is the command center here for that particular, for everything that's going on right there. I guess it could be a lot smaller, but I got it opened up a little bit just to make sense in my brain. So let's get started here with the set. We have to set a score. So we have to set a scoreboard objectives add. I named it Gen Clock, so Gen Clock dummy. I'm not that fluent on what everything does exactly. I just try to find what I need and make it work. So that was that. Made the scoreboard objective. Now we want to see the scoreboard objective just so we can see what we're doing. So we're going to do a scoreboard objective, set display, sidebar, Gen Clock, which is the the objective that we just set, that we just made. And that's what you see over here. Now, this one just resets the timers, so you don't have to see it on your screen. Or you can just do scoreboard players reset, or actually you can just run this command without this in there, and that'll just set your scoreboard to nothing. Well, your sidebar to nothing. Okay, so once you have your scoreboard set and you can see what's going on, well, I just deleted it all, but you'll see what's going on once we start this. You're going to want to add, so you want scoreboard, players, add, Genetix, Iron 1, so this is a fake player that I made. That's the score, and then the amount that I want it to add. It's set for needing redstone, it's unconditional, so it's going to always do it, and it's on repeat, so it's going to just keep repeating the command. So once a redstone block is set here, it's going to fire up, it's going to fire up this here timer, and that timer is going to count out to 110 ticks. Once it gets to 110, it's going to set it back to 0, and then set a redstone block underneath the iron, underneath this guy here, right there. Hey bunny, how you doing? Hi guy. So yeah, you can see this. I just saw the redstone flash. You can actually see it flash, and every time that flashes, it's firing this block, which sets the which will summon a iron ingot. Now this command right here, it must be a very priceless command, because it's not a very well known, maybe because it's still new, I don't know. But this, you could try different ways, and it doesn't work. You have the only way I was able to do it is this right here, and I found this on MC Stacker, which is a great little website for generating commands for noobs like me. So that's what's going on. Now this block is just setting one block over, and it's just making it air. So it's, as soon as that redstone is set there, it's deleted. And what the clock does, it just sets that redstone at a faster pace each time you upgrade it. So we go back to this. So as that clock's running, it's setting, it's gonna summon an iron ingot. Now this is a copy of that sign that we were clicking before. So that's stage 1. That's where we're at right now. And if we want to boost it, we need 32 iron ingot. So if we have 32 iron ingot in our inventory here, we're gonna hit that sign. It's gonna give us 5 more pumpkin pie, and also set a block right there. Now what that's gonna do is set, I don't know if you noticed that the scoreboard boosted up to a Genetix Iron 2. Now that's just another player that I set the score to, and it's adding 1 to that player's score, which in turn I have it testing for 80 ticks, and on every 80 ticks it's gonna reset. It's gonna set it to 0, and then set the redstone block underneath the iron ingot generator over there. So these bottom ones are just for running the scoreboard, and then the top ones are for the upgrades. So this one will upgrade to stage 2, and then this one will upgrade to stage 3. Stage 3 doesn't need the upgrade part, so that's why that one doesn't have these. Now each one of these will test for the correct amount of iron ingots in your selected hand. So it's going to test for at player selected item ID Minecraft iron ingot count 32. B is, I guess, is boolean, and that's it for that command. Alright, so that's testing for a certain amount, or no, what is it? Yeah, that's testing for a certain amount of items. This is going to clear those items out of your hand. I have it set to replace it or give pumpkin pie. So it kind of just gives you a little something for reward along with upgrading. And then this block is going to set a redstone block there, which is the upgrade timer for a faster time. And then this one is going to clone this sign down here, this sign. No, this sign. It's going to clone this sign for stage 2. So you'll need 64 iron ingot to boost it. And in order to clone these signs, all I did was I put a block there, I put a block there. I recorded this coordinate right here, and then I recorded this coordinate, and then I cloned this this area to that area over there. Look, you can Minecraft wiki for that information. Minecraft wiki for a lot of information. It's a little confusing for me, but anyway, so that's pretty much the pretty run through of how this works. I don't want to go too fat or too long here. I'm already 12 minutes in, 13 minutes in. So then this is gonna test for the next stage. All right, so it's gonna test for 64 iron ingots. It's gonna clear those iron ingots. It's gonna give you 5 diamonds to help boost the iron or the diamond. And now it's gonna set the block there. And then this is the firework entity that you see at the end that lets you know that you are maxed out. And there's a clone there too. Oh yeah, clones, and it clones the sign. Clones this sign over here. That sign right there. That lets you know that it's maxed out. MC Stacker has a generator for signs, for click events on signs, so that'll help you figure that part out, hopefully. I'll try and make another video on that. The command, I guess I'll put the command, but the command is coordinate dependent, so you have to make sure that you put those the coordinates in the correct area, or for the correct area in the command here. So it's easier to go to MC Stacker. You want to set block, make it a sign, make it a wall sign, or whatever sign you want. And in there you'll be able to put a command, set block command, to the coordinates that you want. But yeah, that's pretty much how it's done. There's really not much to it. This block will clear the block that gets set, so it just makes it a tick. So when this block is set, it disappears. And all that's doing is testing for the amount, so I can do that as many times as I want. It's not going to do anything, because it's just testing for the amount. And since I don't have that amount in my selected hand, it's not going to run the rest of that chain. These are conditional block chain blocks. So if this command doesn't execute, this command doesn't run, and so on, right down the line. So that helps control what goes on and when. And it also eliminates a lot of redstone that we used to need before. So these blocks are great for that. And I'm happy I'm learning this at this time instead of trying to learn it when I was 3 years ago learning redstone. So yeah. This bank right here is just the diamond bank. All it does is pretty much the same thing. It's actually just exactly the same thing, but with a different name. But it does the same exact thing. So there's no sense in really showing what this does. From what I got so far, you need each one of these banks for each item that you want to summon. So I've got iron on this one, diamond on that one. Say you want a brick for another currency, or coal, or whatever you want. Each one of those banks with the upgrades. I mean, each one of these banks represents a summoned item. All right, that's it. I'm running too far, running too long. Thanks a lot, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope this helps. Cheers. Hellencraft.cloudapp.net. Come check us out.